So you just relapse to porn, who cares, right? I quit porn at 19 after a 6-year pretty bad addiction, right? Doing it every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. Each time I relapsed, I told myself I was a complete failure. You're a loser, you'll always be addicted to porn, you're this, you're that. And that just made me feel worse. And when I felt worse, I watched porn again and again. Until I realised why I cared so much each time I relapsed. Once I figured that out, I was able to actually quit. So I'm going to teach you exactly how I did it in this video. The reason you care about relapsing so much for 99% of people is because you're on NoFap and you care about the NoFap streak. You care about how long it's been since you last jacked off. That's all you care about. Because if you didn't care about that, then you won't care if you relapse. Because if you've gone 28 days without watching porn, without relapsing, you expect on day 30 that you're going to start levitating, all the girls are just going to run at you, you'll be confident. Like, you expect that because that's what the lies you've been told on the internet from these NoFap YouTubers with the gay little advice that doesn't work, the NoFap benefits timeline. You've believed it all. So when you're a few days off reaching your goal of, I don't know, day 30 of NoFap, and you relapse, you fail, you go back to day 0. You've lost all the progress, right? All the, the last 3-4 weeks of not watching porn was all for nothing because you relapsed once. That's what you believe. That's what you told yourself. That's what I told myself. It's bullshit, right? Imagine not watching porn for 50 days we'll say, right? And then relapsing once. You go back to day 0 of NoFap, but to tell yourself and to tell your viewers, yeah, you've lost all the progress. Your confidence is gone, anxiety's back, the addiction's just back because you relapsed once. That's stupid. Imagine someone on a diet. They've eaten clean for 50 days. If they have one cheat meal, do they put all the fat back on? No, it's the same thing. It's stupid, right? That's why you care so much about relapsing, because you think you've lost all the progress, all the gains. If you missed one day of the gym, you've been for the past 3 months, but you missed one day. Are you thinking, right, muscle's gone, what's the point? I've lost it all. No, you're like, all right, I need rest. My muscles will probably grow bigger because I don't go today. So I'm going to miss today. You're not thinking, oh, fuck, it's all gone for nothing. No, it's the same with porn. You relapse once. Who cares? It does not matter. Okay? So get off NoFap. Stop caring about, when the last time it was you watched porn. Stop caring about the streak. You don't get a certain benefit on day 30 or 90 of NoFap. You only get benefits from quitting porn when you just reduce how much porn you watch. It's that simple. So if you watch porn 10% less, you'll be 10% more confident, 10% less anxious. You don't need to quit porn cold turkey to experience the benefits. You don't. You don't need the perfect workout routine to put on muscle. If you're just starting at the gym, you can have the shittest workout routine, right? Doing some weird exercises, you'll still put on muscle, right? Not optimally, but if you're just new to the gym, who gives a shit? With porn, you only get benefits when you're watching it less. You don't get it when you quit cold turkey. So when you relapse once, you've not lost all your benefits. So get off NoFap, forget about fucking the streak, and you'll be fine. So what do you do instead? I teach this in a lot of my other videos, but I'll briefly tell you. Instead of just trying to quit cold turkey, just watch porn less each week. If you watched it 10 times last week, watch it 8 times this week, 6 times a week after that. Within a couple of months, your porn addiction is gone. Right? Simple as that. Now quickly, no pressure, but the link below is my porn quitting course. It'll help you quit faster than anyone on the internet, pretty much. If you think this is valuable, it's even better down there. The price will go up soon, so if you're interested, please check it out. The second thing I'm going to tell you is forgive yourself. Each time you relapse, stop beating yourself up. I used to do the same thing, but let's think about it. When do we watch porn? We watch it when we're sad. So if we relapse, we're going to beat ourselves up about it. We're going to call ourselves a loser, an idiot, pathetic, whatever. This is going to make us sad. And what do we do when we're sad? We watch porn again. And then we've done it twice now. We feel like a complete loser, degenerate, calling ourselves this. And so we're like, all right, fuck it, we'll go again. I'm a loser, I'm pathetic, I might as well. That's the cycle that I was stuck in for so long. But after that one relapse, if I'd have just forgiven myself and just been like, all right, whatever. It's just one relapse, who cares? Let's go to sleep. If I just did that, I would have saved myself so much binge watching porn, wasting hours, getting sleep deprived, watching it 3 or 4 times in a row, simply for just forgiving myself, right? Picture the 10-year-old version of you, right? He's no idea what's going on in the world. He's innocent. He's not done anything wrong. Would you call him a loser, a failure? No. You've got this porn addiction, which has been made so addictive by these weird internet people who are designing the videos so that you're completely addicted, your algorithm, all these fucking gay CEOs, they want you as addictive as possible. So why are you beating yourself up about it? You're up against these massive corporations, right? You're going to quit if you take my advice, but just lay off yourself. Stop beating yourself up. This is a bad addiction. It's arguably the worst one. So just forgive yourself, because the more you forgive yourself, the less like you are to binge watch porn, right? There's no point. You're not getting anything out of it. You've already relapsed. Who cares? Just have the mentality of someone who just doesn't give a shit. Like, all right, whatever. I'll go to sleep now. I'm tired. Or okay, I was gonna go to the gym, so let's just go there. You're not giving it a second thought. You're not thinking, oh, if I could go back 5 minutes in time and not do it, so I would. You know, am I just gonna be anxious now? A girl's gonna sense that I just watched. Just don't give a shit. Who cares? All right, you watched it once. That's the attitude that's gonna help you quit. Because you'll wake up the next morning and be like, you're not even gonna think about it. But the first version of you who beats yourself up, you're gonna wake up the next morning, think, oh, why did I watch porn last night? There goes the no-fap streak. Might as well give up. Let's just watch it now. Before I get out of bed, let's just do it again. That's what beating yourself up does. So forgive yourself. Genuinely not give a shit. That's not permission for you to go and watch porn loads and be like, all right, whatever. Each time you do it, each time you relapse, which you will, just forgive yourself and move on with your day. The final thing is changing your identity. If we ask yourself now to describe yourself and your porn addiction, you'd say, you know, I'm addicted to porn, but I'm trying to quit. It's hard, but I'm trying to quit. That's not good. Don't be the guy who's trying to quit porn. Even if you are, don't be that guy. You need to be the guy who's already quit, right? Tell your brain you've already quit porn. I know it's not true. I know you've not. I know you're still watching it. Tell your brain that. Tell your brain, I hate porn. It's boring. It's cringe. It's gay. I don't watch. I'm better than that, right? At first, your brain's obviously not going to believe it. But after 100 times of saying that, 1,000 times of saying that over the next couple of weeks, your brain's going to think, all right, this guy's saying this thing so much. It's boring me. It must be true, right? He must genuinely not like porn. He said it that fucking much. I'm sick of it. We don't like porn anymore. And your brain updates. It literally updates the identity. Even if you watch porn 5 times a day before, if you tell yourself enough that you don't like porn, it will believe it. It sounds crazy. It sounds weird, but just do this. Whilst you're on your porn journey, watching porn less and less each week, just do this each time, 10 times a day in the morning, whatever. I don't care if it's cringe or gay, it works. Your brain can't tell the difference between what you're telling it and reality. So you can tell it whatever you want. Tell yourself you're a loser 10,000 times a day, you're going to be a loser. Tell yourself you don't like porn anymore, change your identity, and then one day you'll get the urge to watch porn and be like, I don't want to watch that, it's boring, it's gay. Because your brain is finally updated, okay? I'll give you one analogy. 2 guys walk into a party, they're both alcoholics. The first dude gets offered a drink. He says, I don't want it, I'm trying to quit, so no thanks. Then he gets pestered, he's like, oh, go on, don't be a pussy, have the drink. 10 minutes later, he drinks. The second guy, equally as an alcoholic as the first one, gets offered a drink. He says, sorry, I don't drink. No one bothers him for the rest of the night, because he's told himself he doesn't drink, right? It would be weird for him to then have a drink. He's just said he doesn't have a drink. People might be thinking, well, it's religion, it's his family, just don't offer him a drink. He does not drink that night. The first guy gets shit-faced. That's all the power of identity, because the first guy said, I'm trying to quit. Second guy, he's already quit. Even if it's not true, he's already quit in his mind. So change your identity, forgive yourself, forget about the no-fap streak, and you'll be so much closer to reaching your goal of quitting. I really hope this video helped. Please subscribe if it did so it reaches more people. You can watch all my other free videos. I've got a ton of value that I'm going to give to you for free. So yeah, check them out and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but the link under this video is my paid porn quitting course. When you feel like you trust me enough and if you feel like my free advice has helped you change your life in any way, check that out right now.